Hi guys, welcome back to Radiant Guardians. My name is Crispy. Please rock that like, subscribe and share for your girl, would really appreciate that. Also check out the description box down below, there you will find links to meditation with Paula Herlock and a link with Metatron frequency. Also there's a link to our Telegram page. You are more than welcome to come and join us if you wish. And also there's a link to Ismail Perez's website, where you can find his books, Our Cosmic Origin and The Secret Government. Alright guys, well I've got an article that I want to share with you, but before I get started, I just want to say how excited and happy to wake up this morning with a great win for America's President Donald Trump. Oh my goodness, I knew that they would come through. And just hearing that victory win this morning, I was just like so happy, and I'm right now still excited about his win. And it's just time to celebrate, right? It is time to celebrate his win, celebrate the victory of the White Hats. And man, the future is looking good for humanity, for planet Earth, for everybody, right? For all creatures great and small, for everyone. So I am just totally over the moon, totally excited when I heard that he just took the White House. I'm like, oh my god, awesome news this morning. Sometimes it's better to not open your presents until the actual day. So I hadn't been following Donald Trump and everything that was happening and everything that was unfolding with him, but only apart from what Ismail Perez had been sharing on his lives. So that's the only information that I've been getting, like all the updates and everything that's been going on with Donald Trump. So I hadn't even looked into it, his campaign, his everything from the beginning to the end. And then I woke up this morning with a huge surprise that he just took that win. Fucking took it by the balls. Awesome. Couldn't be more happier. And when he wins, we all win, right? We all fucking win. Yay! Yeah! Oh man, so excited. And I'm not going to get teary-eyed because I got a growling from Jimmy. But yeah, I'm so happy. Man, I bet you all of America's happy too. Well, not all of America, but, all of Donald Trump's people are really happy and celebrating right now, and just, there must be parties going down, eh? Lots of parties going down. Oh, gosh. I was going to be on the live with hearing a lot of information from Ismail Perez tonight. However, I've got my bit of my own content and videos that I need to create and need to get to work, and this was the only time that I could do it. But anyway, guys, man, yes, we did it. Oh, I'm just so happy, so excited. Couldn't be more happier. It was the best news ever, waking up in the morning to hearing his victory win. Love it, you guys. Oh yeah, before I dive into this article that I got here that I want to share with you guys, also going to let you know that Ismail's book tour event has been scheduled for the 16th of November. So it's not the Saturday that you guys thought it was, the coming Saturday, but it is the following Saturday, which is the 16th of November in America, and that would be the Saturday, and our 16 would be the Sunday. Anyways, so that event is happening, yeah, I think it's in Banning location, something like that, or something rather like that, or California Banning, I think. But anyway, go and check it out for yourself. He probably announced it tonight on the live, so yeah, keep an ear out for that, alright? And yes, huge congrats to Donald Trump and yeah, to the White House and to all the starseeds, the Wayshows, the light workers. Oh man, it is the beginning. It is the beginning. It is the end of the old and beginning of a new era. So, new heaven, new earth. Let's do this. Let's do this, guys. Yay! The Guardian Alliance. Oh man. Awesome. Awesome. I'm just sharing that energy with you guys. Sharing all of that beautiful energy of excitement and of freedom. And so wonderful. Alright guys, without further ado, I need to get into this article here. And yeah, it's getting hot these days, and it's like raining at the moment, but it's still hot, so I'm guessing we're going to have a very, very scorching kind of a summer. Hope not. I'll have to be sleeping all night with a fan going, and yeah. Alright, now I've got an article here, and it's called The Benevolent ET and Extra-Dimensional Entities. So this is something that I found really interesting, and I thought, you know, we've got to learn a lot, right? We've got to be open to learn about our history, about our past, about where we came from, about past lives, right? We've got to learn everything about everything where we came from, and yeah, all the rest of it. Alright, so let's dive into this right now. And so the Guardian, Benevolent ET and Extra-Dimensional Entities advocate for an open source, free information society that is evolving towards supporting humanitarian goals, for the possibility of advancing spiritual ascension, thus restoring the possibility of granting cosmic... Oops. Sorry guys, oh my god. I just knocked my ring on the table. Hang on, I'll take it off, okay? Because I don't want to do that again. Oh, that wouldn't be very nice. Alright, there we go. Alright, where was I? Thus, restoring the possibility of granting cosmic citizenship to Earth inhabitants through the re-education of hidden human galactic history, and practicing the science of right living, the law of one. Man, that's really wow. And so the law of one is the comprehension that all things are made intelligent, from intelligent energy, and are a part of the all one. And the history, the galactic history and practicing science of right living, yes, is that law of one. So the law of one is a sacred science of mechanics of Christ consciousness. And we all know, you guys, we all know that, you know, the second coming of Christ is all of us that are experiencing awakening, all of us that had incarnated into these vessels, right? That is the second coming of Christ. It is all the starseeds, the indigos, the wayshows, the light workers, the white hats, all of us that have experienced awakening in this moment in time. And so the law of one is a sacred science of mechanics of Christ consciousness, and are the natural laws governing our universal creation. All one is the recognition that eternal truth is eternal love, and eternal love is the organic consciousness of infinite creator, or God source, or of whom I call the living God, Great Spirit, Supreme Creator, Prime Creator Source, the Most High God. The interpretation of the law of one is spiritual ascension context. It is philosophy for evolving humanity towards humanitarian goals. Ascension study is made as an evolutionary model for our planet and humanity to achieve spiritual freedom. The main focus is upon the inner spiritual study and reflection made upon the personal commitment to expand one's consciousness and benevolent towards life. As we expand our consciousness, we shift perspective to feed our interconnection with all life and become orientated. When we experience this all-compassing spiritual energetic connection, we inherently desire to practice human kindness and seek to elaborate with developing higher structures that place value on the life as well as all human beings. A value system of world humanism. Humanism, it is. World humanism. Okay. So predecessors to our human angelic race line, the Lyran whites are also called Anuhasi, a feline humanoid seated by the 12th dimension Elohim, one of the three Christ founder races that created the Orphan, or the Anuhasi, is the original first externally. Hold on. Just go back here. So Anuhasi, Lyran Syrians. Predecessors to our human angelic race line, the Lyran Syrian whites are also called Anuhasi, a feline seated by the 12D Elohim, one of the three Christ founder races that created the Orphan. Anuhasi is the original first externally spoken language in our universe and is the natural language of the Christ founder races. It is the original light language of our ancient ancestors, the Lyran Syrian whites, or Anuhasi, are human elders. They are pale-skinned, humanoid Syrian race, frequently called the guardian founders, whom protect the diamond sun body and the 12-strand DNA. The Octarians are compassionate and benevolent beings that are assisting humanity. And so during the ascension cycle, in accordance with the guardian host law of one protocols, they are the closest example of our future humanoid family that has undergone a 5D ascension process that is similar to the planet Earth current ascension. Octarians is the brightest star in the constellation of Boots. So the 7D phantom wormhole has caused problems for the Octarians because it is used by NAA and leads directly into their system. The conflict in this phantom wormhole is primarily with the Draconians, and thus they have helped to thaw many of the Zeta Draconian agendas from impacting the Earth's surface. And as a result, they assist us in protecting and repairing the 7D violet ray. And the magnetosphere and rehabilitation of the planetary gridwork that is directly impacted by the phantom wormhole issues and the 7D crucifixion in plants. Hence, they can also be considered the 7D plane gatekeepers or guardians of the 7th dimensional plane. Alright, Aquiferians and Andromedan Council. Oh, this is so good, this information. Guys, eat this all up. It is awesome information and article that I found. The Aquiferian races were lines that were a part of the original crystal star human race lines that became extinct in the universal time matrix after the electric wars. They have returned to this troubled universe, this universal time matrix, as a crystal star ascension host to help the planet undergo the end cycle and transits. When the Mother Ark 13th gateway was ignited in the Earth core, the inner gates, which connect to Andromeda, were opened through a crystal core of the Earth. So the protectors of the crystal core are these crystal races called Aquiferians and Aqua lines. The Aquiferian councils from Andromeda started to be able to be in contact with the indigo races or indigo race lines approximately early in 2008. So with them was a spring equinox in 2008, and they were a part of the councils helping to hold Mother Ark Aqua Ray principle in the core and help to activate the crystal hearts and the Sovianic body for the planet. So to help Mother Earth to ascend, she must access the highest original emanation star body, which is the Andromeda. Mother Earth's star body is a crystal body which emanates liquid, ultraviolet and aqua plasma waves in her core. These are liquid crystalline fields of plasma generated from the rays of the aquiline sun. Many of us are genetically related to the Aquiferian races, which have a direct genetic relationship to Christ lineages. Some of us will undergo genetic rehabilitation through Aquiferian DNA links, which connect us to the future planet in Andromeda galaxy. The Aquiferian lines are able to heal and remove the genetic damage created by the fallen angelics and their 666 seal by returning back into the Andromedan core records. So for some of us, this is our future ascended Orphan Christ body in the next incarnation. Oh man, did you catch that? So the Aquiferian lines are able to heal and remove the genetic damage created by the fallen angelics and their 666 seal by returning back into the Andromedan core records. For some of us, this is our future ascended Orphan Christ body in the next incarnation. Alright, Aurora Crystal Star. The consciousness units of next universe, the rays of the next universe, the beings that live there in alignment with Crystal Star and unity intelligence are called Aurora. Crystal Star works with Aurora to build platforms that are safe zones that step over the reversal fields running on the Earth from the frequency fence and net. They are sometimes referred to as the Dragon Luminarians or the Tritone Luminary grid that exist as three complete tri-waves merged as one field with no energetic charge or separation. Aurora answered our call for assistance during the ascension cycle, and they are the beloved guardians that are hosting this universal ascension and hosting our planet for ascension. They defend personal sovereignty through the law of one for all life. This is our guardian team for AOA Hieros, and this is one of their many ascension hosting projects. We communicate with them through the Aurora portal networks and through Mother Ark's crystal aegis breastplate. Aurora's many projects also are key in the re-encryption of our DNA by healing the elementals and the chemical DNA of our 1D and 2D elemental body. Aurora is best amplified when working in the HG system to heal the personality matrix of the first D, second D, and third D for re-encryption of dead light miasma or dead light harnesses. Aurora upgrades the core frequency of elemental body and their consciousness units that chemically arrange into our DNA code. The Aurora re-encryption to organic matrix repels and dissolves the inorganic matrix of alien machinery embedded in the cellular tissues and levels. The Aurora may appear as a multicoloured orb or sheets of pastel, milky, formless, liquid light that may shift into. Aura network is starting to generate massive fields of orbs that are visible near our aura body personal field. It seems apparent to understand they are now coming to use or to us in all bodies, as once we have anchored the aura crystal star pattern, we will learn to build our Merkaba structure to move in between dimensions. This is what an plasma ore body is. From our dimensional vantage point, it looks like an orb. However, it is an actual living entity or elemental. The aura body seems to be a step taking us to learn how to build our Merkaba pattern and become a travelling orb. This gives us our freedom back, as it is clear the controllers are not able to circumvent this from happening. Nice. Right, the Brunel Admiral Order. The Brunel and the founder consciousness of the 13th day, 14th day, and 15th day. They direct support to the Guardian founder races in the lower harmonic universes that are supporting the GSF liberation and the continued spiritual evolution of humanity towards the law of one. They are advanced beings from the highest dimensional worlds that appear as tall, luminescent figures with elongated heads or elongated heads and large eyes. When they physically manifest, they reveal the highest refined emerald colours of the Holy Father Arc principle. Nice. They will never interfere and must be communicated with either through previous lineages, associations, or their present request with full consent and personal intent of service to others as a guardian. And so the guardian groups include massive numbers with a great variety of different advanced species. The Guardian Alliance, here we go, the Guardian Alliance is directed by the Elohim Admiral Order Brunel, who support the Guardians incarnating on the earth that are connected to the lineages of the Christ founder races. These are the star seeds and indigos that have incarnated specifically to restore the Admiral Covenant, or reclamation of the Christ. The Admiral Runo founders specifically incarnated into Lyra's Syrian lines that originate from Sirius B as the Blue Azurites. The Christ founder races mission includes supporting the pathway of disclosure that leads into planetary liberation and ascension, and promoting or providing the records for witness testimony on behalf of Earth and humanity to be freed from their alien oppressors and gain access into the interdimensional free will councils. Alright, so we got now the founder feline races, the Blue Ray. The founder feline planetary grid network was created by the Elohim feline and Leone Christ races in their image. The Apin grid networks were designed in the consciousness rays of the founder lineages. The white lion is the mother race of the blue ray and a part of the threefold founder flame, aqua blue ray of Mother Ark. There are three original primal order sound fields that make up the ray aspect of our entire universal creation and the universal time matrix. Collectively, these are also referred to as the founders and threefold flame that make up the GSF triad. The threefold founder flame gestate of universal consciousness is called the guardian host. Right, founder cetacean, whale, pale, magenta ray. Right, to connect with the founder magenta ray and reclaim our Father of God principle, Father Ark, for the planet and humanity, we connect to the magenta ray of Father Ark. The magenta ray was previously under the control of the distortions made from the invasion of planetary logos that had severely distorted its companion, 7D violet ray, which connects into the first D, Earth core, to merge with the Mother Ark, aqua ray. And so the moon chain lineages were sending magnetic field distortions to promote Archon controller, patriarchal domination and archetypes to a masculine which manifested genetic damage on our planet. Oh boy, did that ever, right? And so the Mother Ark is what has brought forth the Holy Father again, reclaiming his consciousness peace, or pieces, for planet Earth. Alright, let's look at the founder avian races, the gold ray. Nice. To connect with the founder gold ray and reclaim our Christ Son and Daughter of God, Principal Christ Sophia, for the planet and humanity, we connect to the gold rays of Rishi sons. The gold ray was previously under the control of the golden eagle grid distortions and the fallen angelics that damage on our planet. Since the Luciferian rebellion, the golden eagle grid and the gold ray suffered tremendous distortions. And so to help repair this damage to the seraphim, avian consciousness that make up the gold ray and the GEG, the guardians have been attempting to heal the planet's masculine principle and its rod function through Shield of Solomon. Wow. The Shield of Solomon. Nice. Alright, and the Guardian Host. There are 3 original primal order sound fields that make up the ray aspect of our entire universal creation in the universal time matrix. So collectively, these are also referred to as the founders and the threefold flame that make up the GSF triad. The threefold founder flame, gestate of universal consciousness, is called the Guardian Host. And also, Guardian Host and their families are synonymous with Christ elders, the Lyran Syrian founders, the ancient master builders and architects that are stemming from the Master Christ collective that protect the law of one, which is the part to GSF for any being to be able to ascend, evolve their consciousness, and exist as God, sovereign, and free. Alright, now let's have a look at international free worlds councils. Abbreviation is IFWC. So through recent shifts that have impacted the core morphogenic principles and vertical staff alignment in planet Earth, we have direct access through the neuron window leading to the assorted Guardian Defender, Sentinel and groups from interdimensional free will councils. These Guardian groups are from the God worlds and opposed deception, mind control and slavery of all life forms, and thus protect spiritual freedom. Recently, the planet has revealed changes in appointing more Guardian Defenders and Crystal Facilitators from the IFWC at every dimensional level of access. They are responsible for the recovery platform, which services the rehabilitation and education towards service to others. That's my granddaughter Stevie running through the house. And they are responsible for recovering platform, which serves the rehabilitation and education towards service to others, and teaches basic ascension mechanics. Alright, now we're on to the Master Christ Collective. So the Master Christ Collective are ascended masters of Crystal Star that may be communicated with in 7 higher heavens or trans-time continuum, which is located in the core of the next universe through Andromeda, and corridors which lead into the higher creation realms of God worlds. They are united crystal star matrix, collective of beings from multiple God realms that are in alliance with the Christ or crystal star and Aurora re-encryption projects. Their role is to unite all identities of personal Christ through all precisions of the equinoxes, ascension cycles, with the God source and the collective matrix as an architecture of the Christ or crystal kaleidoscope, which became accessible around about 2014. So essentially, they are collective Christ sun bodies, uniting in the many universal cores simultaneously, which phase lock into access into the omniverse or the omniverses. Alright, a quick look at the origin So the Orifim are the original guardian founder races, specialised blueprint forms that were used as protocol body for the 6D indigo family of consciousness. The blueprint bodies were stepped down in frequencies as the 3D consciousness human forms were not able to hold the genetic material of the full Orifim consciousness. The Orifim blueprint is a Lyran-Surian shapeshifter consciousness that has the ability to biologically transmute itself in and out of dimensionalized time matrix. It also holds all threefold founder flames, are the primary sound fields of the blue ray, gold ray, and magenta violet ray of the great or of the GSF, and directed spectrum of frequency of all the founder races of Christos or Christ consciousness. It is a full rainbow crystal matrix being. And so the male Orifim form carries a strong electrical field and specializes in electrical field transmissions, while the female Orifim carries the magnetic field and specializes in magnetic reception. And so together they have the greatest ability of any biological race to transmit and receive the threefold founder flame, founder frequencies, or GSF, to structurally repair the universal blueprint bodies, all the way down to our density. They are the keepers of the universal time matrix, and the capacity for them to begin their creational purposes and genetic repair is now being revealed. And so the Orifim is part of the Diamond Sun and DNA Christ lineages. The original humans created from the founder race lines. The Diamond Sun refers to the original design of the angelic human 12-strand DNA silica matrix. This was potential DNA and higher consciousness experience by angelic human beings in previous time cycles on the 5D parallel Earth, Tara, and previous to its catalysm. The double diamond sun body refers to the original founder Orifim, design of a fully embodied 12-strand DNA and further access to 24 other dimensions of consciousness while in a human body. When the Orifim DNA potential is activated, it allows for physical body immortality and the ability for the consciousness body full transmutation out of dimensional time. This is the true meaning of GSF, of spiritual ascension. Alright, so now let's have a look at the Pleiadian groups. I know it's kind of like drum roll. Alright. Pleiadians, also known as the Nordic aliens, or Pleiadians, are humanoid extraterrestrials that come from the stellar system surrounding the Pleiadian stars. There are both benevolent and negative beings that form the Pleiadian system, and they are the primary gatekeepers of the fifth dimensional timelines. Most of the benevolent Pleiadian groups have a strict non-interference policy with Earthlings as a result of consequences of inadvertently contributing to mass upheavals on the Earth's surfaces that were not intended to interfere with forward spiritual progressions and consciousness growth of human beings on the earth. So due to these destructive events occurring in the previous timelines, and all interactions with earth people are strictly monitored, as the consequences of these previous interactions had generated karmic bonds in which certain groups were not able to evolve any further as a result of these previous events that resulted in the destruction or destructive timelines. And of the humanoid types of the Pleiadians, they appear very similar to Earth humans, but have different variations in height, hair, and eye colour. There is a collective group of Pleiadians consisting of beings both focused in bodies and manifesting as light beings, which are channeling information through Barbara Marcania since the late 1980s. Right, now for the Ra Confederacy. Ra Confederacy. The Pacific Ra Guardian Group that acts as the active principle in working to fulfill the Covenant of Palador on the Earth is a section of the Ra Confederacy that exists in the 7 higher heavens in the next universe and contacts us through the gold ray, the gold ray, or the 14th dimensional stargate. And so the Ra Confederacy has a segment of root races that are referred to the Azarites, Anton or Ammonites, or Berrigan's Masters, and the 5D Guardian Pleiadian groups called Aztaras. Alright. The Pleiadian groups such as Aztaras are the Mayans, are taking most of the load and helping to heal the Earth soul groups, loading out and moving into 5D evolutionary potentials, such as reintegrating the astral bodies, healing the heart complex, healing the shadow and pain body of deep trauma, and assisting with single soul occupancy of embodiment. This light body and consciousness rehabilitation support may occur while incarnated in the physical and when actually going through Bardo process while dropping the body. So the guardian previously known as Arcanatum, while incarnated, is from the Anton group and is intimately involved with the reclamation of Christ's mission, the Paladorian activations on Earth. His mission is designed to protect those who are from the original Yeshua bloodlines, which he was involved in bringing to the planet, while working with the Azarites and teams over 2,000 years ago. He is the original family patriarch, as it is his bloodline that propagates in the crystal bloodline still today, although much misinformation is still propagated about him. Okay, and now for Sirius B. The Sirians are the original builders of planetary architecture, and this is why some higher functions of the Sirian races, the Lyran Sirian councils, that live in the law of one, are also called the guardian host. The Sirian star in the Canis Major constellation acts as the transmission agent, higher self-principle for the planet Earth in universal time matrix. The Sirius have been positive and negative impacts on the Earth evolutions, as the star Sirius is a planet in higher dimensions and portions of timelines of Sirius B planet were corrupted through Orion groups and reptilian invasion. During the second seeding phase of planet Earth, renegades from Sirius that were influenced by the Luciferian Marduk races decided they wanted to create their own host bodies and get away from the administrative structure of many ambassador bases that exist in the Sirius star system. And so Sirius B, in the highest dimensions of the 24th, acts as the cosmic outpost of multiple Federation bases in the interdimensional free world systems. It is through these corridors that represents from the free worlds, such as the Christic human races of the Orphan, and communicate or return to the humans on planet and those existing on parallel Earths. Thus, through the anti-human agenda on Earth, these communication links and portals have been attempted to be shut down and terminated from use as entry points into the lower dimensional timelines of Earth. Wow. Alright, now for the Sirian High Council of 12. Now, I've been waiting for this to share this information because I know that it is written in Ishmael's book of the High Council of 12, and that we have been learning quite a lot about the High Council of 12 and now the Council of 13. Now, I think this was about something like 4 years ago that I mentioned this to Lyra and the girls when we all first met up and got together. So it was Lyra and myself and Katie and I forget the other lady. She was a beautiful lady, but we all got together and I started talking to them about the Council of 13. It used to be the Council of 12, but now there's one extra, which is the Council of 13 now. Anyway, let's keep going. So the Sirian High Council serves as a administrative body for the Interdimensional Federation Task Force to maintain freedom-based evolutionary agreements and agendas between all star nations. Alright, well, so that's what, that's all it says for the Sirian High Councils of the 12. But, however, if you wish to know more about the Sirian Councils of the 12, be sure to read Ishmael's book, Our Cosmic Origin, because all of the answers that you look for, or all of the questions you have, are in his book. He answers them all. Alright guys, so that is all that I have for you right now, but I wanted to share that with you because I found it very most interesting. And it's really good. It's really good that we we've got to learn about this stuff, right? We've got to learn about this and we've got to take all this knowledge in. And my guides, they just keep telling me, when we've got a library of information right here in our avatar, and when we find information on the internet, when we are led to resources, to information, to knowledge, to wisdom, right, it activates all of that blueprints, light codes, and information in here. It activates your DNA, right? That activates your library of information that is already in here. So like a lot of all the answers that you are looking for, if you have questions and you want answers to those questions are coming from the information that's already stored in here. so you kind of like have all the answers anyway. Alright guys, but yeah, that's all I got for you for now, and please rock that like and subscribe, guys. Right now I'm going to go and watch the replay of Ishmael's live, unless they're still going. But I'm pretty sure everybody's kind of like totally excited, right? Totally excited about the win and the victory win of Donald Trump. You know what that means, right? You know what that means. The swamps are still getting drained. Now there's going to be arrests taking place, and oh man. And you know what I've been waiting for? I've been waiting for this disclosure of everything to come on the news, and the news this time bring us the damn fucking truth, right? Give the fucking truth straight to us in black and white, right? We deserve to hear the truth. Humanity deserves to know the truth. And everybody that, yeah, it'll probably become as a bit of a shock and disbelief, you know, for a lot of them. But that's why I think a lot of us that have incarnated here on planet Earth and that have gone through the awakening, have gone through our ascension and have ascended to the stages and levels that we are at now, we are the ones that are going to help, you know, with the others that are going to be experiencing awakening. Alright guys, I have got to go and make another video, but I love you. I thank you so much for being here. If you want to watch some more videos, they'll be over here on this side, and if you want to subscribe, it'll be over here on this side. Alright guys, please rock the like, subscribe and share for your girl. Would really appreciate that. I appreciate all subscribers, everybody who shares, and everyone who watches. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys. See ya.